Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is set 3 of 10 good problems on the chapter of profit and loss. If you have not watched the previous two videos of 10 good problems, that is set 1 and set 2, I highly suggest and request that you please watch those videos also to have a good practice of good problems on the chapter of profit and loss. So this video is part of the playlist Maths 8 Hot HOT. Hot means HOT. HOT stands for High Order Thinking Problem, where I come up with harder problems from each chapter as and when they are completed in the other playlist CBSE Maths 8 RS Agarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos regularly and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving 10 good problems on this of set 3 from the chapter of profit and loss. Okay, so I have the problems of 10 good problems on the left hand side. I hope the fonts are big enough so that you can read the problems clearly. On the right hand side, I will solve the problems. After solving a problem, I will pause for a few seconds so that you can take a screenshot if you think it will help you. So let's start solving the problems. Ideally, you should be able to solve these problems in 30 to 40 minutes. That is roughly taking 3 to 4 minutes to solve a question. Okay. Uh, Problem number 1. The cost of a dining table is rupees 1500 and its marked price is rupees 1800. Okay. If a shopkeeper sells it at a loss of 8%, then what is the rate of discount offered by him? Okay, so the problem is about marked price, discount, and the selling price with a loss of 8%. So, as usual, let's try to understand the problem visually. So uh, we have the cost price. From the cost price, we have a marked price which is usually greater than the cost price. From the cost price, we are having a discount of the discount is not given. We have to find the rate of discount. So let's say the discount is X% discount. We are assuming the rate of discount to be X%, and finally we are having the selling price. Any gain or profit is based on the selling price and the cost price. Okay, now the cost price is given. The cost price of the dining table is rupees 1500, and its marked price is also given. Marked price is given to be 1800. Okay. Now the shopkeeper sells it at a loss of 8%. So there is an overall loss of 8%, which will be based on SP and CP. Now loss equals to, there is a loss of 80%. Now please note that my solution will not be a detailed solution. This is the way I am solving. It is not the usual way that you will solve the problems in your exam or in the school, or in your board exams or any other competitive examination. This is just for your understanding. So I'm not providing the solution step by step as it is given in the textbook. So we have a loss of 8%. This implies that the selling price will definitely, the loss of 8% is based on the fact that the selling price is less than the cost price. So we can say that the selling price has to be 8% less than cost price, because a loss of 8% means that the selling price is 8% less than cost price. 8% less than cost price means 100 minus 8 divided by 100 multiplied by CP. Now this is equal to, now why 8% less than CP is equal to 100 minus 8 divided by 100 multiplied by CP. I will not I will not explain this in this video. Please watch my previous two videos, that is where I solved set 1 and set 2. There I have explained why this is so. These small observations and small results you must be very well aware of. That is 8% less than, okay, let me tell you, this thing you must be very, it must be very obvious to you that x% less than y means x%, the amount x% less than y is equal to 100 minus x divided by 100, this whole multiplied by y. Similarly, the amount x% more than y is equal to 100 plus x divided by 100 whole multiplied by y. Okay, so we have 8% less than CP is equal to this. 100 minus 8 divided by 100 is 92 by 100 multiplied by the CP is given to be 1500. Okay, so we have this. Eventually, we have to find the discount rate, that is which we have assumed to be x%. We have to find x. Okay, the selling price is this. Okay, I will not right away simplify the value of 92 by 100 multiplied by 1500. I will leave it like this. This will help in the future calculation in cancelling things. Okay, now also from the fact that there is a discount of x% as per our assumption from the mark price, we can also calculate the selling price based on the mark price and the x% discount. That is, we can say selling price is also equal to x% less than mark price. This is equal to 100 minus x divided by 100 whole multiplied by the mark price is given to be 1800. Okay. Now we can say that these two is the value of SP, or directly the value of SP that we got directly based on the cost price and the loss of 8% is this. Also the value of SP we got from the rate of discount and mark price is this. These two has to be equal. So we can say that 100 minus x divided by 100 multiplied by 1800. I am ignoring the rupees symbol because the units will anyway get cancelled, is equal to 92 by 100 multiplied by 1500. Okay, so this is a linear equation in x. We can easily solve for x, but before solving for x, you can see we can cancel a lot of things. First of all, we can cancel the denominator 100 from both sides. By cancelling a denominator 100 from both sides, I mean I can multiply both the sides of this equation with 100 and the 100 will get cancelled out. Also, I can cancel the two zeros from the 800 and the 1500 from both sides. That is, I can again divide both sides by 100 and these two zeros will cancel out. So eventually I get 18 multiplied by 100 minus x is equal to 92. This implies 1800 minus 18x is equal to 92. This implies 18x is equal to 1800 minus 92, which is equal to 1708. This implies x is equal to 1708 divided by 18. Okay, let's 23. Okay, so let's see, let's divide by will it divide by 3? 15, 28, no. So 2, 9, and 2, 8, 5, 4. So 854 by 9. X is 854 by 9 percentage. Now this is an improper fraction, 854 by 9. If we no, I think I've done something wrong. My answer will definitely be nowhere near to the given choices. 7. No, no, no. Let me see. Uh, the cost price is given to be 1500. The loss, overall loss is 8%. Okay. The mark price is given to be 1800. We have to find the discount rate. Okay. If there is a loss of 8%, the selling price will be 8% less than the cost price. Okay, which is 100 minus 8 divided by 100 multiplied by CP, which is equal to 92 divided by 100 multiplied by 1500. Okay, this is fine. Also, the selling price will be equal to the X% less than mark price, which is fine, which is equal to 100 minus X divided by 100 multiplied by 1800. Fine. So we get 100 minus X divided by 100 multiplied by 100, 1800 is equal to 92 by 100 multiplied by 1500. 100 cancels out from the denominator. Also 1800 and 1500 0 cancels out. Okay, I did a mistake. So this will be 92 multiplied by 15. So I'm very prone to make mistakes, which is a very bad indication. You should not be doing any kind of silly mistake. So always keep your mind cool and calm and solve the problem slowly. Now from here I can see I can also cancel out. I can divide both sides by 3 and I get 6 and 5. So this implies I get 6 multiplied by 100 minus X is equal to 92 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 460. This implies 600 minus 6x is equal to 460. This implies 6x is equal to 600 minus 460, which is equal to 140. This implies x is equal to 140 divided by 6, which is equal to, if you do cancellation, 2, 3, 2, 70. 70 divided by 3 is 2, 6, 3, and 1 by 3. I guess 69. Yes. So 23 and 1 by 3% discount. So the answer is D. Okay, let's do problem number 2. A fruit merchant bought some bananas. A fruit merchant bought some bananas. Okay, one fourth of them got spoiled. One fourth of them got spoiled. Okay, he sold another one fourth of them at 24% loss and the remaining at 18% profit. Find his overall loss percent. Okay, so we don't know the number of bananas. Now, please note one thing, that whenever there is some unknown, and if you think that the unknown quantity would be required for you to solve the problem easily, then you can always assume that unknown quantity to be a variable. It will never bother you. If you have understood the problem properly, and if you solve the problem in correctly, then that unknown variable will anyway get cancelled out. So that will not bother. So always do not hesitate to assume any unknown quantity that you think you should need as an unknown variable. So in this problem, I would like to assume that there were the total number of bananas. So let number of bananas be X. Okay. So the fruit merchant bought X bananas. Okay. Now 1/4 of them got spoiled. So bananas got spoiled is equal to 1/4 of X, which is equal to 1/4 of operator means multiplication. So this is X by 4. X by 4 bananas got spoiled. Okay. Now he sold 1/4 got spoiled. Okay. He sold another 1/4 of them at 24% loss. So bananas sold for 24% loss, that is the number of bananas sold for 24% loss will be again 1/4 of them, that is X by 4. So X by 4 number of bananas got spoiled, and X by 4 number of bananas were sold for 24% loss. Now, and the remaining were sold at 18% profit. So this implies X, what is the remaining bananas? Remaining bananas, what is the remaining number of bananas? The remaining bananas is equal to the total number of bananas was X. X by 4 number of bananas got spoiled, and again another X by 4 number of bananas were sold for 24%. So this number of bananas are remaining. This is equal to X minus X minus, so this is, so basically the correct way of writing is X minus X by 4 plus X by 4. This is equal to X minus X by 4 plus X by 4 is X by 2. This is equal to X by 2. That is half of the number of bananas, half of the total number of bananas is remaining. So this implies that bananas sold for 18% profit, 18% gain is equal to X by 2. Now we have to find this overall loss percent, but we don't know anything about the cost price and the selling price. So we can assume that the cost price of one banana. So let cost price of one banana be rupees Y. Okay, cost price of one banana be rupees Y. Now what was the cost of X bananas? There are total number of bananas we have assumed to be X, that is X number of bananas was purchased by the fruit merchant. So this implies CP of X bananas is equal to rupees Y multiplied by X. This is equal to rupees X Y. So this is the total cost price of X number of bananas. Now we have to see what is the total selling price. what is the total selling price? Because the merchant sold x by 4 bananas for 24% loss. Now we can see that selling price of x by 4 bananas uh, now selling price of x by 4 bananas with 24% loss will be equal to uh, so 24% loss means 24% loss will be same for one banana or any number of bananas. So whenever you have there is a gain or loss percent, that loss or gain percent is never dependent on the actual number of articles. So if the gain percent for 10 articles is let's say something 10 let's say 5%, then the gain percent for 20 articles will also be 5%. So what will be the selling price of x by 4 bananas when it was sold, when they were sold for 24% loss? So I can say this will be uh, first of all x by 4 bananas. So this will be x by 4 multiplied by the selling price of one banana with 24% loss. Selling price x by 4 multiplied by selling price of one banana with 24% loss. Now what is the selling price of one banana with 24% loss? We know the cost price of one banana. The cost price of one banana is rupees y. Therefore, the selling price of one banana with 24% loss is 24% less than rupees y. This is equal to x by 4 multiplied by what is 24% less than y, that is 100 minus 24 divided by 100 multiplied by y. I am ignoring the rupee symbol. It has to be written, but I am ignoring it just for the sake of, I hope you will understand this. This is equal to x by 4 multiplied by 100 minus 24 is 76 by 100 multiplied by y. This is equal to, if you do a little bit of cancellation, 4 divides 76 with 19. So this is 19 xy divided by 100. This is the selling price of x by 4 bananas which were sold for with 25% loss. Similarly, we will find the selling price of the x by 4 bananas which were sold for the selling price of x by 2 bananas the selling price of x by 2 bananas which were sold for 18% gain. So selling price of x by 2 bananas with 18% gain is equal to the number of bananas is x by 2, this multiplied by the selling price of one banana with 18% gain. This is equal to x by 2 multiplied by what is the selling price of one banana with 18% gain, where we know the selling cost price of one banana is rupees y. It will be 100, the gain percent is 18, so 100 plus 18 divided by 100, this whole multiplied by y. This is equal to x by 2 multiplied by 118 divided by 100 multiplied by y. This after simplification, 2 divides 118 with 59. So this is 59 x y divided by 100. Okay. So the total, now we have to find the total selling price. We have to find the total selling price. So this implies total selling price, that is the selling price of the x by 4 bananas and the x by 2 bananas. Total selling price will be equal to 19xy by 100 plus 59xy by 100. This after simplification becomes 78xy by 100. So this is the total selling price, and we know the total cost price is xy, because we have, as part of our assumption, we have assumed there are x bananas, and we have also assumed the cost price of one banana is rupees y. So the cost price of x bananas is xy. Okay, so we have this. Also we know that total cost price is rupees xy, and definitely we can see that the selling price is 78 xy by 100. This is definitely less than xy, which means that there is a loss. Selling price is less than cost price. This implies loss, we know, is equal to cost price minus selling price, which is equal to, I'm ignoring the rupee symbol, unit, xy minus 78 xy by 100. This is equal to 100 xy minus 78 xy divided by 100. This is equal to 22 xy by 100. This is the loss. We have to find the overall loss percent. So this implies loss percent is equal to, we know, loss by cost price multiplied by 100. This much percentage. A loss is 22 xy by 100. And what is cost price? Cost price is xy. This multiplied by 100, this much percentage. This is equal to 22 xy multiplied by 100 divided by 100 multiplied by xy, this much percentage. 100 cancels out, xy cancels, sorry, okay, yes, so this is equal to 22 percentage. So the loss percentage is 22 percentage, and hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Let's do problem number 3. Karthik marked an article at 60% above its cost price. He sold it at a profit after two successive discounts of 10% each. Find the profit percent. Okay. So, Karthik marked an article at 60% above its cost price. So, let's say, so the diagrammatically, the problem is from cost price, we have the mark price, and the mark price is 60% above the cost price. Uh, and from the mark price, there are two successive discounts, 10% each. Two successive discounts of 10%. So let's say after the first 10% discount from the mark price, the reduced price is P, and from P again there is a discount of 10%, and finally we have the selling price, and it makes a profit. There is a profit. We have to find the profit percent. Okay, so we have this information. Okay, now we only know that the mark price is 60% more than the cost price, and from the mark price there are two successive discounts of 10% each, and we have to finally say what is the profit percent. Now the profit is obviously based on SP and CP. So to know the profit percent, we only need to know the ratio between CP and SP. Uh, so let the cost price be rupees X. Let the cost price be rupees X. So this implies the mark price, which is has to be 60% more than 60% more than X, which is equal to 100 plus 60 divided by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 160 divided by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 8X by 5 after simplification. Okay, we have the mark price 8X by 5. Now from the P, we can say P is equal to 10% less than MP, the mark price. This is equal to 10% less means 100 minus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by the mark price, which we have already calculated to be 8X by 5. This is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by X by 50. This after simplification is 72 X by 72X by 50. Okay, now the final selling price will be after a 10% discount on P, which is, so the final selling price will be 10% less than P. This is equal to 10% less means 100 minus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by P, and P is 72X by 50. This is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by 72X by 50. This cancels out. So this is equal to we have to find the profit percentage. Okay, so this is equal to 648X by 500. So the selling price is 648X by 500 and the cost price is X. So this implies definitely 648X by 500 is greater than X, because the fraction 648 by 500 is an improper fraction and any improper fraction is greater than 1. So this implies profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 648X by 500 minus X. This is equal to 6 148x minus 500x divided by 500. This is equal to 148x divided by 500. Therefore, profit percentage is profit divided by CP multiplied by 100 percentage. This is equal to profit is 148 x by 500 divided by CP is x multiplied by 100, this much percentage. This is equal to 148 x multiplied by 100 divided by 500 multiplied by x. 100 divides 500 with 5, x cancels out, and this is 148 by 5. 148 by 5 is how much? 5 2 9.6. So 29.6 percentage is the profit, and hence the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 4. Raj sold 160 mangoes at the cost price of 180 mangoes. Find his profit percentage. Okay, so the selling price of 160 mangoes is given in terms of is given to be equal to the cost price of 180 mangoes. So let cost price of one mango be x. This implies cost price of 180 mangoes is equal to 180x. So this implies the selling price of 160 mangoes will be equal to 180x. This implies the selling price of one mango. We will find the loss profit percent based on the selling price and the cost price of one mango. Now, it will be easier, or it will be the calculation will be easy if you consider one mango, but you can consider any number of mangoes. Whenever you have to find the loss percent or profit percent, the actual number of articles involved does not matter, but the number of articles should be equal for finding the cost price and the selling price. So selling price of one mango will be equal to 180x divided by 160. This after simplification is 9x by 8. So selling price of one mango is 9x by 8 and the cost price of one mango is x. So this implies gain this gain is for one mango. Gain is equal to SP minus CP. This is equal to, now why it will be a gain? Because 9x by 8 is greater than x, because the fraction 98 by 8 is greater than 1. So SP minus CP, SP is 9x by 8 and CP is x. This is equal to x by 8. This implies the gain percent is equal to gain by CP multiplied by 100 percentage. This is equal to gain is x by 8, CP is x multiplied by 100 percentage. This is equal to x multiplied by 100 divided by 8 multiplied by x percentage. X cancels out. 4 divides 8 with 2, 4 divides 100 with 25. So this is equal to 25 by 2 percentage, which is equal to 12 and half percentage. So the gain percentage is 12 and a half percentage, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Let's do problem number 5. Bala sells a car at 50% profit for rupees. How much is this? 2,10,000. Bala sells a car at 50% profit for rupees 2,10,000. That is the selling price is rupees 2,10,000, and there is a profit of 50%. Okay. If he sells it at rupees 2,18,000, then what will be his profit percent? Now, if he sells it at rupees 2,18,000, what will be his profit percent? Now, if you know the selling price and if you're asked the profit percent or loss percent, you have to know the cost price. You have to know the cost price. And so, from the first information, we have to find the cost price. So, it is given that the selling price uh, selling price of selling price with 50% gain is given to be equal to 210,000. So this implies that the selling price, we know that for gain of 50%, if we have to make a gain of 50%, we must have the selling price must be equal to 50% more than the cost price. So that is the meaning of 50% gain. That is, the selling price will be 50% more than cost price. 50% more than cost price means 100 plus 50 divided by 100 whole multiplied by cost price. This is equal to 150 divided by 100 multiplied by cost price. This is equal to 5. This is equal to 3 by 2 multiplied by cost price. Now, it is also given that the 50% gain is obtained when the car was sold for rupees 2,10,000. So, we can say that 3 by 2 multiplied by CP is equal to 2,10,000. So, this implies CP is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 21, 2,10,000. This is equal to, this will cancel with, this is equal to 1 lakh 1,40,000. So the cost price of the car is 1,40,000. Okay. Now it is asking that what will be if the car is sold for rupees 2,18,000, what will be the profit percent? So if SP is equal to 2,18,000, profit will be equal to 218,000, that is selling price minus cost price. This is equal to 78,000 is the profit when The selling price is 2,80,000. So this implies profit percent is equal to profit divided by CP multiplied by 100, this much percentage. Profit is 78,000 and the cost price was 1,40,000. This multiplied by 100. If we have to simplify, so 0 0 cancels out, 2 0 cancels out, and we have 780 by 14, 2 7 2 390. I think I have done some calculation mistake. Let me check. So the selling price was 2,10,000 with a profit of 50%. So we can say that selling price will be, for a profit of 50%, we can say selling price is equal to 50% more than CP. Okay. This implies SP is equal to 50% more than CP, means 100 plus 50 divided by 100 multiplied by CP, which is equal to 150 by 100 multiplied by CP, which is equal to 3 by 2 multiplied by CP. Now 3 by 2 multiplied by CP is the selling price when there was a 50% gain, and the selling price is given to be 2,10,000. So we can say 3 by 2 multiplied by CP is equal to 2,10,000. From here we find CP is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 2,10,000, which is 7 0 0 0. Okay, we have 14 0, so 1,40,000. Cost price is 1,40,000. Now if the sale price becomes 2,18,000, the profit becomes 2,18,000 minus 1,40,000. 2,18,000 minus 1,40,000. 78,000. So profit is 78,000, and hence the profit percent will be profit by CP multiplied by 100, which is 78,000 divided by the cost price was 1,40,000 multiplied by 100. Two seven. $390 by 7. Then what will be his profit percent? $390 by 7 is not, 390 by 7 is how much? 5, 35. 5, 35. 55.55. My answer is not, is way too far from the given choices. What is wrong? Bala sells a card at 50% profit for rupees 2,10,000. Okay. So we can definitely find the cost price from this information. So selling price has to be 50% more than cost price. Okay. Which is equal to 100 plus 50 by 100 multiplied by CP, which is equal to 150 by 100 multiplied by CP, which is equal to 3 by 2 multiplied by CP. So 3 by 2 multiplied by CP has to be equal to 2,10,000. This implies cost price is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 21,000, which is 1,40,000. 1,40,000. Now it is saying that if he sells it at rupees 2,18,000, then what will be his profit percent? So if the selling price becomes 2,18,000, the profit becomes the profit becomes 2,18,000 minus the cost price, which is 1,40,000. And what is the difference? So what is the profit? 2,18,000 minus 1,40,000, which is 78,000. So the profit percent will be profit divided by CP multiplied by 100. Profit is 78,000. Cost price is 1,40,000 multiplied by 100. And this after simplification is 7 390 by 7. I don't know. My answer is coming out to be 55.55%, and this is way too far from all the given choices. I don't think I am doing anything wrong in the calculation. In my opinion, I think I'm right, but I could have done some mistake in writing the choices. So that could be a possibility. I'm sorry. So anyway, this problem was not properly solved. So question mark. But I hope you got the idea how this problem is solved. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. Which of the following is the most beneficial for a customer? A discount of 40%, two successive discounts 20% each, a 10% discount followed by a 30% discount, a 30% discount followed by a 10% discount. Now, what does it mean when it is asking which of the following is the most beneficial for a customer? Now, it will be beneficial for the customer if the selling price becomes the least. For all the choices, if we can somehow get an idea of the selling price, and whichever selling price is least, that choice should be the most beneficial for the customer. Now, the choice A is discount. So all the choices are about discounts, and we know that discount is applied on the mark price. So let's say let mark price be X. Now, for the choices, for all the choices, we will now find the selling price, the final selling price for all the choices. So for choice A, the selling price will be SP. There is a single discount of 40%. So SP will be 40%. 40% less than mark price, that is less than X. This is equal to 40% less than X. It means 100 minus 40 divided by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 60 by 100 multiplied by X. This after simplification is 3X by 5. Okay. Now for choice B is two successive discounts 20% each is applied on the mark price. So over here, as you can see, from the mark price there is first a 10% discount let's say the reduced amount when the 10% discount is applied on MP is P, and then from P again there is again a 10% discount, and then we get the final SP. Now, one short result, you, if possible, should remember that if this is a side note, that from MP, from a mark price, if there is two successive discounts of, let's say, X% discount, and let's say the reduced price is P, and then again there is a Y% discount given on the reduced price P, and we are finally having SP. So one important result is that what will be SP based on the XY and the mark price. SP will be equal to 100 minus X multiplied by 100 minus Y divided by 100 square multiplied by MP. I do not think this is too hard to remember. So if you can remember this, you can solve the problem more fast. So from this formula, this result, I can say that for the choice B, the selling price will be equal to 100. Since both the discounts are same, I can say it will be 100 minus 10 multiplied by 100 minus 10 divided by 100 square multiplied by mark price, which we have assumed to be X. This is equal to 90 multiplied by 90 multiplied by 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 8100 divided by 100 multiplied by 100. 0 0 cancels out. This is equal to 81x by 100. Okay, so this is choice B. Now, so eventually we are finding all the selling price for all the choices, and we have to see which selling price is the least. Okay, what is the choice C and D? Now, one interesting fact you must know that the order of discounts does not matter. That is, if you are given, consider this result from mark price, you are having a first discount of X%, and then again a discount of Y%. And whatever, so SP is this. Now, whatever the SP is, if you consider the Y% of discount first and then the X% discount, the SP will be the same. The SP will be the same. So the order of discount does not matter. The final SP will remain the same if you change the order of successive discounts. So the final SP for choice C and D will be same, because the choice C says a discount of 10% and then a discount of 30%, and choice D says a discount of 30% followed by a discount of 10%. So the SP of choice C and D will be same. So what will be the SP? The final SP will be as per using this result on the right hand side. We will have 100 minus 10 multiplied by 100 minus 30 divided by 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 90 multiplied by 70 divided by 100 multiplied by 100 X. This is equal to 63 X by 100. Now for the choice D also, SP will be equal to 63x by 100, as the two discounts are same. The two discounts are same. It does not matter in which order they are given. So now we have to consider which SP is the least. So we have 63 by x. So we have to consider, we have to compare basically the fractions. So we have to compare with the 3x by 5, x will not matter. So whether 3 by 5 is least, we have to compare 3 by 5, 63 by 100, and 81 by 100. So we have to compare 3 by 5, 3 by 5, 81 by 100, and 63 by 100. We have to compare these fractions of rational numbers, and we have to see which one is the least one. Okay, now how do we compare? Let's make if we can make all the denominators same, then we can just compare the numerators. The second and third fractions of rational numbers are having the same denominator 100. So let's convert the first fraction, that is 3 by 5, to its equivalent fraction of a rational number, so that the denominator is 100. So we will have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 20. So this becomes 60 by 100, 81 by 100, and 63 by 100. So definitely we are having this one is the least one. That is 3 by 5 is the least one, and 3 by 5 is the selling price, final selling price for choice A. So this is the least. And hence the correct choice will be A. The correct choice is A. Okay, let's do problem number 7. A grocer purchased 65 kg of rice at rupees 16 per kg and mixed it with 85 kg of rice at rupees 12 per kg. At what rate per kg should he sell the mixture approximately to gain 20%? Okay, a grocer purchased 65 kg of rice. So two different variety of rice was purchased. The first variety was purchased 65 kg. The second variety was purchased 85 kg, and both the varieties are having different rate. So we have to first find the cost price of both the varieties. That is the cost price of 65 kg of rice and the cost price of 85 kg of rice according to their rate of price. And then we have to find the total cost price. And from that cost price, we have to see what must be the selling price to make 20%. And from that, we can find what will be the what will be the rate per kg of the selling price. Okay, so we can see that cost price of 65 kg rice will be equal to the rate is rupees 16 kg per kg, rupees 16 per kg. This multiplied by total number of kgs, that is 65. Okay, and this is equal to how much is 16 into 65? 30, 39. We have 65, 0, 4, 1040 is the total cost of the 65 kg of rice. Similarly, cost price of 85 kg rice will be equal to, its rate is 12 kg, 12 rupees per kg, this multiplied by 85. This is equal to 85 multiplied by 12. 170 multiplied by 85, 0, 10, 1020, 1020. This implies total cost price of total cost price of uh, 65 plus 85 equals to 10, 150 kg of mixed rice. So total cost price of 65 plus 85, which is 150 kg of mixed rice, is equal to rupees 1040 plus rupees 1020. This is equal to rupees 2060. Now, to make to have for so it is asking at what rate per kg should he sell the mixture approximately to gain 20%. Okay, so for gain of 20%, the selling price of 150 kg of mixture should be equal to 20% more than the total cost price, more than the total cost price, which is rupees 2060. This is equal to 100 plus 20 divided by 100 multiplied by rupees 2060. This is equal to 120 by 100 multiplied by rupees 2060. 0 cancels out. So this is equal to rupees, how much is 206 multiplied by 12, 4 multiplied by 0, 2, 2742. So this is equal to rupees 2472 should be the selling price of the 150 kg of mixture. So this implies selling price of 1 kg. This will be the rate. Selling price of 1 kg of mixture will be equal to rupees 2472 divided by 150. This is equal to, we have to find approximately, let's divide 15, let's divide 2472 by 15. 1, 15, 9, 7, 6, 90, 7, 2, 4, 60, 12, 1, 0, 0.8, 8. So this is equal to rupees 164.8 divided by 10 per kg will be the rate. This is equal to rupees 160.48 per kg. We have to find the approximate rate. So it should be, this is approximately equal to rupees 16.50 per kg. So the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. 16.48 approximately 16.5. If we do round off, if we round off 0.48, it is 0.5. Okay, let's do problem number 8. The sum of the selling prices of two toys having the same cost price and sold at profits of 5% and 10% is rupees 1032. Then the cost price of each toy is. Then the cost price of each toy is. The sum of the selling prices of two toys having the same cost price. Okay, so let the cost price of each toy be X. Actually, you should consider rupees X, but okay, is rupees X. Uh, okay, so the sum of the selling prices of two toys having the same cost price and sold at profits of 5% and 10%. Okay, so selling price of toy sold at 5% profit will be equal to 5% more than X. The cost price of both the toys is equal and we have assumed to be X. That is the cost price of each toy is X. And so the selling price of the toy which was sold for 5% profit should be 5% more than X. This is equal to 100 plus 5 divided by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 105 by 100 X. This after simplification is 21 X by 20. Okay. Similarly, the selling price of toy sold at 10% profit, 10% profit is equal to 10% more than X. This is equal to 100 plus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by X. This is equal to 110 divided by 100 X. This is equal to 11x by 10. 11x by 10. Therefore, the sum of SPs, the sum of SPs is equal to 21x by 20 plus 11x by 10. This after simplification is 21x plus 22x divided by 20. This is equal to 43x by 20. Now the sum of the two selling price is given to be equal to 1032. So we can say 43x divided by 20 divided by 20 is equal to 1032. So this implies x is equal to 20 by 43 multiplied by 1032. Will 43 divide 1032 to 86, 7, 1, 2, 4, 24, 24. So this is equal to 480. So the cost price of each toy is rupees 480, and hence the correct choice is A. A is the correct choice. Let's do problem number 9. A trader offers a discount of 10% on an article and sells it for rupees 990. Okay. If he doesn't give discount, then he will get a profit of 10% on it. What is the cost price of the article? Okay. So we have the cost price. From cost price, we have the mark price. From the mark price, we have some discount. Let's say we consider 10% discount, and we are having the final SP. Let the cost price be rupees X. Now, for the scenario when the trader is offering a discount of 10%, the selling price is given to be rupees 990. So definitely we can know the mark price. If he doesn't give discount, then he will get a profit of 10% on it. A trader offers a discount of 10% on an article and sells it for rupees 990. Now, if the selling price is rupees 990, after giving a 10% discount, then we can easily find the mark price. So, we can say from this information, the selling price has to be equal to 10% less than uh, mark price. This is equal to 10% less than mark price means 100 minus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by mark price. This is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by mark price, which is equal to 9 by 10 mark price. Now, the selling price we know is 990. So, 990 is equal to 9 by 10 multiplied by mark price. From here we can know the mark price. The mark price will be 10 by 9 multiplied by 990. This is equal to 1100. So the mark price is rupees 1100. Mark price is rupees 1100. Now it is again saying that if it doesn't give discount, that is if there is 0% discount, then the selling price becomes equal to the cost. The selling price will become equal to the mark price. Now the mark price we know is 1100. The mark price and the cost price is fixed. They are not changing. What is changing is selling price based on the discount, rate of discount. Okay. Now, if he doesn't give discount, then he will get a profit of 10% on it. Now, profit is always based on the cost price and selling price. Now, if no discount, if there is no discount, will imply that selling price is equal to mark price is equal to rupees 1100, because we have already computed the mark price to be 1100, and mark price and cost price, they do not change. So we are having the selling price when there is no discount, the selling price is 1100, and there is a gain when there is no discount, there is a profit of 10%. If no discount, implies selling price is equal to 1100, and gain is equal to given to be 10% on it. So this implies that uh, rupees 1100 has to be equal to 10% more than X, where X we have assumed to be the cost price. Why? Because when the selling price, when there is no discount, the selling price is equal to mark price, which is equal to 1100, and also it is given that there is a gain of 10%. Now, when there is a gain of 10%, we know that the selling price is equal to 10% more than cost price. So we can say that rupees 1100 will be equal to 10% more than X, where X we have assumed to be the cost price. Now 10% more than X means 100 plus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by X. So this implies we can say that this is equal to 100 10 by 100 X, this is equal to 11x by 10. So from here we can say that 11x by 10 is equal to 1100. This implies x is equal to 10 by 11 multiplied by 1100. This is equal to rupees 1000. So the cost price is rupees 1000, and hence the answer is choice D. Okay, let's do problem number 10. An article was sold after allowing a discount of 10% with a profit of 20%. An article was sold after allowing a discount of 10%, that is the 10% of discount on the mark price with a profit of 20%. Okay, by what percent the price of the article was marked above its cost price? Okay, so we have a cost price and we have a mark price. The mark price is usually more than the cost price. That is, it is certain percent above the cost price. And this is what the question is asking. So let's say the mark price is x percent above the cost price. And from the mark price, there is also a discount given of 10%. And we are having, after the discount, let's say we are having the final selling price as SP, and also there is a profit of 20% based on the SP and CP. So what will be, we have to find X. So visually I have tried to represent the given problem, and from here so you can visually also say that since there is a net profit of 20%, you can say that from CP to SP there is a 20% profit gain or profit. Visually you can try to understand the given problem like this, then it will be easier to solve. Okay, so now we have to find X. Okay, now the way I would like to solve is that, see, uh, from the CP there is a gain of 20%, and we get the final SP. So we can find SP based on CP and 20% gain. That is, we can compute SP in terms of CP and the 20% gain. Also, we can also compute SP from MP, and MP we can get from CP because MP is x% above CP as per our assumption, and then we will equate the two SPs. From there we can find X. You can assume the CP to be some variable for ease of calculation. That is, instead of writing CP again and again, if you write a single letter, it will save some time. So let's say, even though the CP will get cancelled out. The actual value of CP will not be required. Let's say the CP is y. You can take any other variable. Okay. Now we can say for 20% gain, we must have SP is equal to 20% more than CP. This is the fundamental concept of a gain and or gain percent. That is, if there is a 20% gain, which means that the selling price is 20% more than the cost price. This is equal to 20% more than CP means 100 plus 20 divided by 100 multiplied by CP, which we have assumed to be Y. This is equal to 120 by 100 multiplied by Y, and this after simplification is 6Y by 5. Okay. So this is, we have got SP from CP based on the fact that there is a profit of 20%. Now we will try to compute SP from the mark price. But in doing that, we have to first find the mark price. Now, mark price is definitely X% more than the CP, which is Y. This is equal to 100 plus X divided by 100 multiplied by Y. So this is the mark price. Now, again, there is a discount given, 10% discount given on mark price. So we can say that SP will be equal to 10% less than mark price, which is equal to 100 minus 10 divided by 100 multiplied by mark price. This is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by mark price, which is 100 plus X divided by 100 multiplied by Y. Okay. Now we will equate these two SPs as they are same. So this implies that 6Y by 5 is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by 100 plus X divided by 100 multiplied by Y. Now you can cancel out, do a lot of simplification and cancellation. We can cancel Y from both sides. We can simplify 90 by 100 as 9 by 10, and we can so this implies, let's do a little step by step. 6 by 5 is equal to 9 by 10 multiplied by 100 plus X divided by 100. Now, okay, we can cancel 5 and 10 with 2. So this implies we are having 6 is equal to 9 by 2 multiplied by 100 plus X divided by 100. Okay. Now, if you do cross multiplication, we get 6. This is equal to 900 plus X divided by 200. So after doing cross multiplication, we will get 6 multiplied by 200 is equal to 9 multiplied by 100 plus X. This after simplification, we have 1200 is equal to 900 plus 9x. This implies 9x is equal to 1200 minus 900. This is equal to 300. This implies x is equal to 300 divided by 9. This is equal to 100 by 3 percentage. This is equal to 33 and 1/3 percentage. X is 33 and 1/3 percentage, and hence the correct choice is B. With this, we come to an end in solving the set 3 of 10 good problems on the chapter of profit and loss, even though there is one problem that I could not solve properly, or my answer is not matching. That is problem number 5. Uh, I'm not sure what happened. I do not think I did any kind of calculation mistake. My answer seems to be right, but there is a possibility that I have given the choices incorrectly in the given problem. I'm sorry for this. I hope this video was beneficial. Uh, this will give you an insight of how to apply the concept of profit and loss to solve a little harder problems uh, uh, relative to the problems that we have solved from the textbook of author R.S. Agarwal. So if this video was beneficial, please like it, share it with your friends, and also support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So please keep an eye on this playlist, Maths 8 Hot, where I will keep on preparing and solving 10 good problems for all the chapters that I complete in the other playlist, that is CBSE Maths 8 R.S. Agarwal. So that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.